The Twin Valley Locker Room Show takes us inside of Tiger Cross Country heading into the state championships, and we're with the lone senior on this year's team, Ethan Hill. First off, congratulations, runner-up finish at the regional cross country meet. Talk about going into that meet and kind of what you guys were able to accomplish. It's a big accomplishment to take your team to state.
Yeah, we just went in. We knew that we needed to do well. Coach placed us top 4. That's what he told us. So we knew that we needed to run the best race that we could so that we could make it, and that's what we did. We all ran really well, and we were finally able to get runner-up because we got 3rd last year, so we're real proud of that.
13th for Ethan. Grant Smith led you guys again, but it seems like the pack is getting closer and closer together. Is that right?
Yeah, that's what we're talking about, because in the in-season, we always seem to have a better advantage because we have the best coaches. We really do, and we start off the season working into the packs, but when every other team is sort of hitting their plateau, we're still edging on them, and we're getting in those packs of the bigger teams like Buhler and Wamego, and we're hoping to do really good things at the state meet.
We'll talk about the state championships and what kind of the goals are, and maybe the week of prep. We do this interview on Thursday. You guys run on Saturday morning. Mm-hmm. Where are you at right now, and are you easing back? Are you pumping through? How does the training go?
Right now we're easing back. We need to have as much energy for the state meet as we can, and Coach wants us to be relaxed and easy this week so that we can give it our all on Saturday.
Saturday morning, you're the first group out, 9:30. Is that good for you guys? Would you rather ease into the day? What are your thoughts on that?
I think when they give us a time to run, that's what we're going to set our mind to, so it doesn't really matter. I think the weather's going to be a little bit chillier in the morning, so I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah. Let's talk about this senior year. Has it hit you that this is your final meet coming up?
Yeah, it has. It's kind of, I don't really know how I feel about it because I've done this for 7 years now, so it's going to be a big change. I think I'm still going to be running after the season is, just because that's what I know. I know running really well. So.
That's what you do. Thoughts on the year that it's been that you've gotten the chance to run? We didn't know going in. It's put a lot of weird pressure on everybody. You guys have handled it obviously very, very well. Do you take each race kind of as a gift?
Yes. Yeah. Maybe I don't as much as maybe I should, but I just take it as, this is my senior year, and I really feel like every race should be able to be ran. So, I mean, we're lucky that it's been open and that we've been able to race, but really every race it kind of is a gift, I guess, yeah.
Well, congratulations on the 13th place individual, a runner-up at regionals, take your whole team to state, and now you're peaking at the right time, so good luck on Saturday.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Ethan Hill, senior for the Tiger Cross Country team on the Twin Valley Locker Room Show. The Twin Valley Locker Room Show continues its look into Tiger Cross Country. We're joined by the head coach of the Tigers, Tyler Nelson. Coach, congratulations, as I congratulated Ethan on a runner-up finish, taking your guys' team to the state championship. Such a big deal to have everybody getting that opportunity.
Yeah, and because you get to learn a ton when you get everybody to go, and because your seniors are going to usually get there, but when they're strong enough and they work with other people well enough, they'll take all those freshmen, sophomores, and then they can learn, here's how it happens, and this is what we have to do. And it just helps the program down the road, which is wonderful to be able to do that.
Talk about your senior, Ethan Hill. It took a 13th place finish, and after his interview, when he stepped out of the room, you looked at me and said he ran incredible and really, really stepped up for you guys.
He really did at the regional meet. We were in a pretty good shape, but he's the one that was pulling on everybody, and because you have to have somebody to latch your 3, 4, 5 runners onto, and that particular day it was Ethan, and so just hang with them, and so we could see Justin holding on to him, and we saw AJ holding on to him. I'm sorry, that's the end of the end. We could see Jace holding on to that, and that's what you hope for out of a senior.
Yeah, without a doubt. Before we move to the state meet, after the Tiger boys qualify, let's talk about the Lady Tigers. It's unfortunate this season. Annie Larson would have been at state, but because of the pandemic situation, they're not taking as many as normal.
Yeah, they're taking just a little more than half of what they normally take as far as individuals, because Annie would have made it. And she had a great race at regionals. She was able to really start to look like the distance runner that we believe she's going to become. And once again, you expect to see that at the end of the season, and so she's really, going to be something to deal with in the league for the next couple of years.
A little low on numbers on the girls' side, but you're a young team and pretty talented.
We are young, and we only had one senior that ran with us this year, so we've got 6 people coming back, and so we're expecting good things out of them.
Let's talk about the state meet. As Ethan said, I loved his answer. I said 9:30. Is that good for your mindset? And he goes, "They just give us a time, we will run."
That's sort of the way it is. The nice part about 9:30 is you have the ability to plan more. You don't have to think about, well, what happens if this race has somebody get hurt and they slow things down. We know we're going to go at 9:30. We know the gun's going to go off at 9:30, and we can sort of plan on that. And this year, because of the COVID, instead of having 2 sites, they have 3. So instead of having 3 classifications, we only have 2, and they're spreading them out now. And then they're going to abbreviate the award ceremony. So we're going to get home early for a state meet. It's sort of like I don't know what I'm going to do with my afternoon.
Enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm going to probably rest.
Yeah, I imagine so. Have you looked at the field? I know you have. But
No.
Thoughts on where your guys can be at?
Well, we're very young. We've got 1 senior running on our front 7, and that's pretty young. Our Grant Smith is our number 1, and he's a sophomore and just learning. We picked him as All-State. We think that Justin might be able to get there. Ethan might be able to get there. It just depends on how we all run. Team-wise, Bishop Miege is very good. Bueller is very good. Wamego is very good. But we have this history of coming on strong at the tail end. In 2014, when we walked away in 2nd place, we looked at ourselves and said, okay, well, we're really probably slated in at 6th, but we can see openings there. And sure enough, we ran really well. And a lot of those schools, Wamego's a different beast. If you haven't run there before, you're going to be surprised when you get about the 1.5 mile mark and go, we're only half done.
That's true. It's very true. Coach, as always, we appreciate the time. Best of luck Saturday at the state championship.
Thank you very much, Rocky. Appreciate it.
Tiger Cross Country on the Twin Valley Lockeroo Show.